Hello folks, my name is General from Golden State Times. Welcome back to the newsroom, and today I have a breaking news story. This one comes courtesy of the Washington Examiner, and it has to do with DHS Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas, the Biden administration, and the border. You heard it right, folks. It says DHS Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas visits the border as crossings hit a 15-year high. Let's get right into it. And it says, Department of Homeland Security Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas is visiting two parts of the U.S. Mexico border on Thursday as the Biden administration officials in Washington grapple with the surging levels of illegal immigration. Mayorkas will fly to McAllen, Texas, in the southern part of the state, where more adults, children, and families are being encountered than any other part of the 2,000-mile border. Now, if you guys remember, this guy is probably the most qualified person to deal with the surge and the border crisis. But no, Joe Biden put Kamala Harris instead to take charge on this matter. Even though he is a Latino, speaks Spanish, and probably is the most qualified person in the Biden administration to spearhead this, Biden said no. Let's give it to Kamala and see what happens. Now, Kamala has been asked many times by different reporters, are you going to visit the border? And she always laughs and says no. I don't have any plans. Makes that weird laugh that she does all the time and says, no, I'm not going there. I have no business there. Even though she is the immigration czar. She is the one that's supposed to be at the border right now, yesterday. But she refuses to go. Also, Biden refuses to go himself. Instead, they're sending this guy. So, let's move on. And it says, Mayorkas will also visit El Paso, Texas, which is located in the most western part of the state. It says, while in both cities, Mayorkas will meet with non-governmental organizations, law enforcement, and stakeholders, it says, who could be landowners and local officials concerned about the rising number of people coming through and being released into communities up and down the border. It says more than 172,000 people attempted to cross the border from Mexico illegally in March alone. 172,000. Now, we made a report last week that according to a bunch of sources, for the first year of the Biden administration, from January the 20th, 2021 to January the 20th, 2022, more than 1 million illegal aliens could have potentially crossed or attempted to cross the border. Over 1 million in 1 year. Up to this point, we are already probably halfway there. So the real figure can possibly be up to 2 million. 172,000 alone in March. Over 100,000 in February. So that is what's going on right now, folks. This crisis is getting worse and worse and worse every single month. And the Biden administration is doing nothing to stop the bleeding. Is doing nothing to curb the immigration flow. It says the trip is Mayorkas' third visit to the border in the Biden administration. So the third visit according to them. Now, if this wasn't bad enough, we have some really big news here. This comes courtesy of The Hill. And it says, let me switch this. Here we go. It says, El Salvador and its president refuses to meet with senior U.S. diplomat, according to a new report. Let's get right into it. And it says the president of El Salvador repeatedly refused to meet with senior diplomats from the U.S. this week, while demanding that the Biden administration cease criticism of his government. So, once again, they know, and we're talking about the president of El Salvador, which is this guy, and others. Guatemala, Mexico, Honduras, they have absolutely no respect for Biden. Now, if you guys remember this guy back when President Trump was in office, what did he do? He agreed with the president. He was one of the biggest names within those countries to not only agree with the president, but also make moves to make sure that they kept anybody coming from Honduras in El Salvador. This guy was a huge supporter of the president when it came to immigration. The former president, not the one that is in office now. The guy that is in office now, this guy has absolutely no respect for. It says that according to the Associated Press, President Nayib Bukele, that's his name, declined a meeting with Ricardo Zuniga, the U.S. envoy to Guatemala, Honduras, and El Salvador, the so-called Northern Triangle. Bukele, this guy, also repeatedly said that he would not meet with any U.S. diplomats until the Biden administration ceases its criticism of his government following a statement that State Department spokesman Ned Price on Monday, referring to the separation of powers in El Salvador's constitutional government as eroded. So the Ned Price is the spokesperson or the press secretary of the State Department, and he said this at a press briefing on Monday. And now this guy is pissed, and he's saying, you know what, we're not going to meet with anyone until you guys stop our criticism of our country. Now, did he do the exact same thing when Trump was in office? Nope, he did not. Trump said many things about El Salvador and Guatemala and Honduras and stuff like that. And this guy was completely mum. He said absolutely nothing because he knew that if he opened his mouth, not only will El Salvador get absolutely no funding from the United States, but also will get tariffs. We'll get anything and everything if he opened his mouth. So he knew better than to say anything, so he will rather keep his mouth shut. But now that he knows that there is a weak guy in the White House, he is opening his mouth, spewing rhetoric, and refusing to meet with the United States. It says that the Salvadorian president also denied a meeting with Biden after traveling to Washington unannounced a few weeks ago. So this guy came to the United States, met everybody except Biden. Again, no respect at all. Let us know what you guys think about this whole situation in the comment section below, as we here in the United States are a laughingstock when it comes to these Central American countries. And not only this, China, Russia, all of the countries within the Middle East, even Europe, we're a laughingstock right now, folks. That is what we are. So let us know what you guys think in the comment section below about this. We have a really weak guy in the White House. And again, this is not opinion. This is fact. As you guys can see from what this guy is not only doing, but saying about the President of the United States in office right now. So once again, let us know what you guys think in the comment section below. Make sure you follow us on Twitter. You like us on Facebook. You bookmark our website, Golden State Times, for all of your headlines, scoops, breaking news, and everything else that has to do with politics. And make sure you guys let us know what you guys think about this report in the comment section below. Make sure you smack the like button if you'd like to help us beat the YouTube algorithm. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. Click that bell. And I hope to see you guys here next time. But until then, my name is Jen Goldstein, and I will see you very soon. Peace.